Bienvenidos de vuelta, welcome back. Me llamo Glostlyn, my name is Glostlyn, and as you see up there, como ven ahí arriba, estamos pasando el evento de Fate en el Star Rail. We're on the Star Rail and we're doing the Fate event. Estamos usando el Control Pro de Nintendo Switch, we're using the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, and we only have some hours left to finish this. Nos quedan unas pocas horas para terminar esto, así que con eso dicho, al escritorio. With that said, to the desktop. Y ahora que lo pienso, ya no necesitamos la protección contra el sol. We no longer need the sunlight protection.
It's squishy.
Okay. Robins. They give you good wishes with their eyes, even though you cannot see their eyes. Okay.
Ribbit, evil spirit, why do you despise humans so? Is there not a single ounce of love or compassion in your heart, Ribbit?
Traitors don't have the right to give us orders. Before I lose my patience, this is your chance to change sides. Kill her and you can come back with us. Okay. Even though he has a rusty design, the name of the monster with a shape of a dog suggests that it's inspired with a classic character from the drawings of Little Clock. It's an imitation of Hanu, the man-wolf. Paper Robin. Don't force yourself, Scott. I am their objective. You don't have to sacrifice. That looks cute, I must say. Se ve bonito ese pajarito.
If I back down now, I'd be the same as all the other Scots. So, if you want to hurt Miss Robin, you'll have to walk over my dead body, Ribbit.
Are my eyes deceiving me? What has justice has to do with you? What a horrible nightmare.
Foe, you've arrived just in time. Help me. Together we can crush this blasted evil spirit. Doesn't matter if you want to punish me later or demand an explanation. As long as Miss Robin is safe, you can do whatever you want with me, Ribbit.
1-2 doesn't matter. I will condemn you to an interminable cycle of suffering and force you to play Hanu Adventure for the next 1,000 years. The lone wolf lets go out as he is very satisfied. Enough talk. Time for torment has begun. With a flash, your body shrinks and you are forced to get to Hanu's shape. Now you will meet the horror living in the adventure of Hanu for life. Wow, they can turn people into toons, I guess. This is some type of magic from the Greek mythology. but the mechanic seems different. Help! Don't tell me I can only say Where is my rocket launcher? I guess. I know you have a lot to say, but to preserve the integrity of Hanu's adventure, the only thing you can pronounce is full of urgency. She even lost the capacity to speak rationally. Maybe I should leave her here. It's not like she was being super useful anyways. You let a scared go out. Do you understand me, huh? It seems like I can't leave you here. Do you understand what is being said? Of course. Hanu says that he's going to give a big punch to that malign spirit in his face, on its face. How did things turn out this way? Is this a pond or a zoo? Surrounded by the sound of animals. A little vein is... what do you say, pumping? Faintly on Archer's forehead. This is the worst mental trauma I have suffered since the beginning of this Holy Grail War. Do you want to tell Archer that you need a Hanu television to be able to go back to normal? This time you may search for clues in the surrounding area. I must say, this is silly, but at least the music is good. Está trololol, pero al menos la musiquita está buena, ¿eh? Cheers, super cool Path Seeker Hanu. I'm sure you can defeat the evil ones. Okay. Do you think you can recover your shape with that television? Lone Wolf got ahead of you and broke all the Hanu televisions that were present in this theme park. What's the matter? Something wrong with this television? Or is part of the solution for your curse? Grant with an affirmative tone. Grant with a rendering tone. Growl with a confused tone. Affirmative. You look at Scott. Holding on to the last hope you can see. But as a television, it can offer you moral support, but not real help. Maybe your imagination, but his expression seems 30% preoccupied and 17% laughing at you. You get so mad that you kick him out of frustration. Okay, let's do this. Next time I ask you something, if the answer is yes, kick him. If the answer is no, kick him twice. Is this television the key to break the curse, right? By magical logic, destroying the source, you destroy the effect. Should I break the television? No, give 2 kicks. No, give a bunch of kicks. Let's think it the other way around. Do you want me to repair this machine so it goes back to the original state, right? Time to finish this. Trace on. I'm back to normal. That was easy. Impossible. You found a way to break the curse? That's cheating. Doesn't count. I demand a rematch. Do you think you will have a second chance to use the same trick? Seems like I don't have to intervene after all. Thanks, partner. Now we will rip the head out of that thing. When and wherever you want. Vigilantes of the galaxy. Always serving justice. Oh, that's Robin Troll. Esa chibi es la Robin. Die, creature. Long time no see. In reality, has only been a moment, but since that creature trapped you in the television, I have been lost in the hotel. Greeting all of these creatures. It seems a moment ago all the space shattered and collapsed. When I gathered my equilibrium, Robin was by my side. I was not expecting it, but this little girl has some sort of vigilante air. By the way, what is that creature that's going with you? A prisoner?
Ribbit! Here comes a hero of justice, Ribbit!
Okay, let's go to what matters about Scott Just. I will decide how much I hit you according to how this goes. Why not?
3D split my consciousness into countless fragments in the previous battle, just like what happened to Miss Robin. I'm honestly as shocked as you are. Who'd have thought there's justice in that man called Scott? And yet, my chest burns with righteous fire.
Just Scott is not like the other evil Scots. He tried to help me. Do you trust that one? Then I am a Shanso general. I'm sorry, but pretending that this guy has turned the page and changed his life is like asking the Antimatter Legion to stop planting trees in the paradise of the scoundrels. I agree. We cannot risk it. If the enemy has cursed him or turned into some sort of familiar special spirit, then
Then I thought, what if this is all part of Scott's plan? What if the evil side of him is lying in wait within me, ready to spring to action at any moment? I want to go with you to save the other Miss Robins, and I also need someone to kill me if Scott ever takes over my body.
Keep it with the act. See if you can fool me. I won't take my eyes out of you. Don't be so harsh with him. We don't have time to lose. As the saying goes, every little pig deserves a second cookie. Okay? What if he tags along for a little while? If he behaves, great. If not, we can always use him as a projectile to throw it against his servant. Alright. If the victim says so.
To honor the trust placed in me, I will never bend to evil, Ribbit.
Miss Vigilante, we trust in you to go with this little bird where Saber and the others are. Let's hurry up. We have to find the rest of the robins. And my less trusty master.
Ribbit, I'll prove my justice with my actions, Ribbit.
Vital report.
Wait. Finally. Are you here to steal the last robin? All of the robins are ours. Once I gather them all, I will summon the goddess Robin, and I'll be the best. They are basically fighting amongst each other. Before judging all of you, I must deal with this disobedient peon. Scott, aren't you ashamed of going to their side? Are you so desperate to play the hero of justice? I just noted cold in my back. Why waste saliva? I just shoot you and the problem is done. Tic tac. You think I'm going to follow the stream with your little game of the hero? Grady gave me a special bullet that never misses. Just by pulling this trigger, the master with the extra dialogue will end up dead. ¿Cómo es, Rex? Estamos en la maratónica del Fate este que Glostlyn dijo van a sacar el update que tengan voces, esos chismes, y no sacaron, y quedan creo que 7 horas para que se termine este asunto. Scott takes the hit.
Can't keep going with all of you. But I'll die happy, knowing that I gave my life for justice, to keep others safe.
Scott, you were for real? Woohoo! Time to uncork the champagne. Hey, don't you die. I guess the first or the third one. El primero o el tercero, ¿qué dices, Rex? Porque es el tipo malo que se vuelve bueno temporalmente, pero no le creías, digamos. I guess the third one.
Tell Rakshmi, the night we broke up, I lied to her. There's no such thing as a Scot of justice. That justice is a part of the name. It doesn't mean anything. What do you think? How would you rate this shocking reveal, Ribbit? Director, heal me up! I worked so hard to lead them into the trap, and now you're shooting me in the butt!
If you wouldn't have put yourself in the way of attention, all Clocky would have defeated Glostlyn for real. How dare you put the laurels on yourself? I sent you as an infiltrated one to assess the devastating hit in the climax of the story. And what do you do instead of that? You couldn't even do anything with this basic narrative structure. Even a kid would have noticed that you were acting. Since you want to be the protagonist so much, congratulations, Mr. Scott. From now on, you are degraded to a piece of the set.
What about my butt?
You don't even have a butt. Go to a tree, you will see that it's not hurting. Another shot won't hurt you more. Why? All clock. Stop playing dead. If you don't complete the scene, you will have no salary. Más bien, ¿qué nos cuentas, Rex? Tic Tac, what makes you think I was playing dead? My clock trick started a long time ago. Did you know that for a demon, it is easy to control human emotions? Oh, that was awesome. Let's celebrate. An uncontainable joy invades the heart of the man. It seems like he is on the clouds. However, This is no more than a simple mental attack. Look at this, clockmaker. Your precious trick is mine. Curses. I don't know why, but all of a sudden, I want to dance with that creature. Tic-tac. Behold the clock trick. Invented by the clockmaker. The demon of the realm that was once here. Before him, even the strongest mind becomes a blank sheet, ready to be rewritten at will. How come you have an effect reach that's so wide? How dare you use my own powers against me? I know you're so proud. No, what? Why are you so proud, cheap imitation? How dare you get into your colleague Boothill way? Let's go, Glostlyn. Teach this fake what the clock trick is about. You establish the emotional state of Boothill. What do we have here? Poor little one. You think you can save your friend from the curse when you can even protect yourself? Are you surprised that your clock trick does not work? You're stunned? Confused? Of course. The clock trick powers comes from little clock. But I am an old clock. When a novice finds a veteran, it's natural that he loses. Now is the moment that this old guy gives you a lesson. A sensation that cannot be expressed with words is in your mind. It's not one of the four emotions from the clock trick. Something darker and oppressive, like a silent swamp. Dear beings that you lost, the treacherous actions of those who were you trusting the most, the shadows of death that is closing in. These emotions, these fabricated emotions, explode in your mind, leaving you in an empty black that looks back at you with the eyes of a corpse. Did you finish with this little act of yours? I don't have time to be playing house with you. Impossible. The clock trick to turn the emotions of everyone to pure desperation. What a cliche. Your dialogue was taken directly from the villain's manual. By hearing your... How do you say that? Your growls, it is better than hear... No, it's better to hear the vultures fighting for a corpse. Partner, what it took you so long? Was it really necessary to stay silent just to make you look better? Placing a ram will deduct points from the evaluation. You found the weak spot of the enemy. Your magical resistance blocked the mental attack. It doesn't matter, deduct them from me, master. I wanted to see the extent of the hell created by this monster in this strange universe of his. But it seems like, after all, there's no hope and future in this world. Desperation, please. I've been a witness of enough scenes of desperations to be able to be drowned by this nightmare park. I have seen corpses hanging on of hanks, I guess that's how you say it, that extended like an infinite forest. I presence the the calcinated rests of apocalyptic battles where people will turn into hungry beasts that devorate each other. What on earth are you? I'm just a diligent guardian. A little bit addicted to work. I have seen many shapes of desperations. What, do you really believe that your fake illusions will be able to overcome me? Maximum power. I deny to believe nobody can resist my clockwork. Have you seen corpses destroyed by battle cards? Trace on. I guess this fight should be easy enough to do in the automatic mode. Supongo que esta pelea debe ser lo suficientemente fácil para hacerlo en modo automático. Es Fate, pues, Rex. Fate tiene texto, 20 años de texto. Es puro texto. ¿Nunca has visto Fate, Rex? Bueno, no digo leído esta vez, porque para leer Fate tendrías que tener el juego, porque es novela gráfica. Pero hay anime de eso, hay 2 o 3 si no me equivoco. ¿Nunca has visto? El primero me gusta, pero el problema es que esos Fate empiezan bien y terminan re mal. ¿Me captas? Es que el problema es, como es adaptación del novela gráfica, en una novela gráfica siempre hay varios finales, ¿viste? O sea, por lo general hay 4 o 5 finales. Entonces, cuando hacen la adaptación a la animación, eligen un final. Y eso es lo que te dan, digamos. Y generalmente eligen el peor final. Supongo que la motivación es, dices, oh, eso está bueno. Y te compras la novela gráfica y buscas un final más bueno, digamos. De hecho, justo recién han sacado los de Arc System Works remakes, remasters de eso. Me gustaría comprarme, pero están caros. Don't be so arrogant. The director will avenge me. I'm not going to pay you for extra lines, you know? In that case, I die. Problem solved. Now, let's reunite with the other ones. It seems like you went through a difficult battle. Wow. Singer Wail of the Emptiness. Of the Void, maybe. You only show up when we have done fighting? It's not like I've been doing nothing. There was a malign spirit called Revolver Governor that was a stick to me and insisting that I will play a match against him. It ended up losing all his savings from 10 years. And look, I brought an old friend. After a brief rest, the allies gathered together. I didn't know so many things had happened. Thanks for keeping my master safe. I wouldn't give you that satisfaction to Grady, that's all. You can thank me later. Didn't that girl say that if we gather all her parts, she will be back to normal? I proposed that theory assuming no Robin would be in a normal state. There's a dissonance in the melody. Desperation. Old clock. Damn you, Grady. Couldn't you find a more original name? In any case, the emotion that was affecting my last master did not disappear with the death of the enemy. Are you meaning to say that Robin can't go back to normal? Sunday is going to kill me. If there are 7 of her, she will be more powerful, right? The trolley answer. My resonance is not as strong as Miss Robin's, but it's enough to eliminate this minor dissonance. Master, stay silent and don't interfere with my melody. Ignore what you see. It's only my internal doubt. It won't be something bad for anyone. Now reconstruct my own melody. Thanks everyone for your help. Without you, I would be in the dumpster, I guess. Eso está difícil de traducir, ¿eh? ¿Qué entiendes con eso, Rex? Estaría en un frijolero. ¿Qué significa eso? En Spanish. I'm sorry. It seems like the effects of the division of conscience are not left, still remain. O sea, habla mal porque tenía un pedazo que hablaba mal, supongo, ¿no? Please, gather around. I have deciphered the melody of this movie. With a little bit of tuning, we should be able to get rid of the noble phantasm of Grady's. Master, you gave me the opportunity to unite to this holy great war, and I have saved you once. We are at peace. What a nice surprise, old friend. You finally understood who is the only one that can grant you your wish. It is possible that the malign spirit is still affecting you. Allow me to tune your melody. Master, you're too kind. You're not interested in the Holy Grail. That's why I must go this path alone. All Oti is a man of business at the end of the day. I'm sure that his price will be astronomical. And could you really betray your friends to let me win? I will give you an advice. Use the command spell to kill me now I'm here. Like the other ones here that have been playing with my destiny. If you cannot do that, Robin, it is where we part ways. Is there a declaration of war? Since you're no longer Robin's servant, I have no reason to let you go as a potential enemy. I see that you're not decided yet. You still have time to change your mind before I unsheath my sword. Listen, aren't you forgetting about someone? I'm still here. My old enemy finally found the path to fulfill her wish. I won't let anyone get in the way. You want to escape from my noble phantasm? Then I'll have to give you a little bit more emotion. The second projection has ended. Let's see the final nightmare. Goodbye, master. May your... how do you say that? ¿Cómo se dice esa palabra en inglés, Rex? Ya no me acuerdo. May your kindness never be betrayed. Director. Troll. Parece que esto va a estar largo, ¿eh? ¿Cuánto tenemos? Creo que tenemos 6 horas, algo así. Qué terrible, Rex. Act 3. Plan 6 from the exterior space. En serio que fueron muy vagales estos tipos de crear una película muda para que solo haya texto y no tengan que poner voces, ¿ubicas? En serio que se han tocado. Hace que la voz de Glostlyn se muera en el intento. Okay, Blood from Heroes, Blood from Monsters. The third act relates how the explorers provoke massacres in exotic worlds. This is precisely why they leave the wish chasers in the age of the pioneers. Does this never end? Aren't all these movies the same at the end? Not even this cowboy pioneer that's so authentic can bear it. Director. Even though I'm not sure about all your career, I am convinced that in the end, almost for certain, it was a failure on the box office. Hey Scott, have you changed the team? Because you want to renounce evil and dedicate yourself to do good? It seems like not even the master of the assassin can endure a movie so bad. Director, did you put me on the wrong side? I'm still one of the bad guys. No. Thanks to you, your magnificent performance, our agreement of collaboration has been resigned. And when the Ori, I'll ask your name to be an accidental death, and I will send it to your family. Because the end of the Plan 6 on exterior space, nobody survives. Ribbit, Grady. You are soulless. Don't blame me for giving the favor back. My hostility from before, it was just a trick to fool the enemy. I infiltrated on purpose on the group of Ori just for this moment, to offer the victory for you. You are the only one that deserves the Holy Grail. I'm going to puke. I'm not surprised. Here it is, my friends. The trick from Scott to ask for clemency. Scott, I know you're not happy with my department, but if you can show enough goodwill, maybe the inversions, strategic inversions departments will offer you a better post. Why are you agreeing so easily? Grady, you wouldn't believe I was really going to let you play with me like a fool, right? As an actor, I also part of your novel phantasm, and in this case, as a previous protagonist, naturally I can use the power of your second phantasm, novel phantasm. How dare you? Director, this is my good fate. Deploying access for employees. Novel phantasm. Overwrite everything with one keystroke. Omite también puede ser bueno, ¿no? I'm sorry to inform you, we'll have a problem with the retransmission. The progress bar goes full speed ahead. What is that? ¡Qué caramba! Lyndon Scott. How can you be an spectator so unhidden? You jump the essence of the movie. This is something I have invested my lifetime work into. It sucks. You don't understand anything. I invented the dream bubble movies. I established the first cinematic studio here. I don't even... If I didn't renounce of the monopoly of the patent for the cinematography technique, the clockmaker and Maven would not have been able to triumph. And aren't the films you made super bad? I feel a little bit sorry for you, Director Grady, because the real artistic genius overcomes you completely. As an expert investor and marketing guy, there's no doubt you were successful, but the spectators don't care how much you put effort into it. The only thing that they know that these movies are super bad. Are you incapable of perceiving where it's the limit of the patience of the spectators? Are you using unending bad and terrible things without sound, with an absolutely insults content to make us lose time? I can agree more. No, nos hace perder tiempo, ¿no? It's normal that the spectators end up abandoning you. Ha 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 ho 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 ha. This is over. He's gone mad. Archer. What? I didn't do anything else but throwing the last arrow. You are the one to blame for him losing his mind. What an aggressive actor. Interesting and insolent. It's not common to see someone that can go against me and leave me speechless. Surprise? You weren't expecting this, right? Drowning you in this nightmare, in this mute nightmare, makes me feel a little bit bored. Will go to the side of old Oti? What are you talking about now? Are you trying to make us fight each other? By joining me, you could eliminate these rivals in one full sweep. I'm sure that the star executive from the strategic inversions department understands the value in doing the right move, right? You seem especially obsessed with me, director. Wouldn't it be because, how do you say? Mm, um, cinema critical hobbyist like me has thrown your masterpiece to the ground one and every time? Of course. It's because you are smarter than all here, and also the most conscious one, even though you have supposedly power. None of you have been able to really get away from my sphere. For someone like you, betrayal is always an option to consider, and not something unacceptable. Someone like me. Maybe you are a bad director, but you're not a bad judge of character. Don't tell me. As a good businessman, I will always evaluate the situation and adjust my posture in the right moment to have a better investment. I am tired of this unending force. Eliminating all the competitors at once is very, how do you say, very profitable. Are you betraying us? Weren't you supposed to be not interested in the Holy Grail? I'm sorry, Glostlyn. I was not truthful. Excellent. I love adaptable actors like you. Now, let me show you my goodwill. Let's go to the next scene. Your caliber deserves a bigger stage. Extra scene. The Golden Guardian. What is this thing, my friends?
As my servant, you'll come with me, right?
Being ordered around by a pathetic director like Grady? Are you for real? It makes sense. Someone as obsessed with the benefit, with profits like you, will have more things in common with Grady than these other ones.
Oh, what's wrong with being a little underhanded if we can win?
Are you really going to swear your loyalty to Grady? Are you really going to betray us? This is going to be harder than Scott. I was completely wrong with you. I will have to spend some bullets in this guy. No, it should have been my sword who would give him the cup of grace to the enemy commander. Master, if this is just a joke, can I still say something in your favor if you apologize? But if you really mean it, this isn't going to end without blood being spilled. I will ask you again. What do you want me to cut down first? A leg or that irritating hand of yours?
So you still refuse? I should use my command spells to force you into submission, but I hate brands on the flesh that bend someone to another's will. If staying with them is your wish, then so be it. But sometimes, a change in perspective will make you see the gamble in its entirety.
Oh, really? If I kill you now, I will eliminate my own existence. Well, my apologies, everyone. I give up. That's it. I surrender. Archer. You surrendered too quickly. Now we are 3 against 3. Maybe we should give up too. Yeah, the first one. What did you cope with the poor luck I always get when I'm summoned? I have a saying. A guy covered in gold from head to toes is never a good sign. But since I'm your servant, I will obey your orders. Wait, director. I can also be a traitor. I want more scenes, direct. Splendid. Other two protagonists that were exceptional. I'll give you more scenes. I will turn you into unstoppable monsters that will race everyone. Go under the spotlight, my friend, and enjoy the extra scene I have made especially for you. I guess we will have to fight manually.
Dispel the gloom! Destroy the skies! All together! Store's echo! No more time!
Maybe not. No, actually, it is weak to one of my elements, so we're good. Está debilucho a mis elementos, así que está bien. Manual, digo, automático, for the win. Ya, después de esta parte vamos a hacer una pausa técnica mientras Glostlyn va y prepara la comida de los perros, tal vez. Y si no, vamos a seguir una hora más. Y Glostlyn va a ir a comer y demás. Y de ahí intentamos terminar esta cosa. Escuché que es esto, Final Fantasy. Ese tipo tiene más de una vida.
Have some sunshine! Only miss your Torah! Dispel the gloom! Destroy the skies! Store's echo! No more time! The way that waits!
Okay, easy enough. Ooh.
Are you seeing the enemy's position now, Archer? Now it's time to put an end to this!
So he was a double agent. Era el doble agente, básicamente.
Why do actors in horror films never see where the monsters come from? Why do monsters keep popping into the frame as long as the film is rolling? It's because the true monster is born beyond the set. The director's lens is the real cradle of terrors. Your presence concealment skill is simply a manifestation of the theatrical rule that characters in the story cannot see the cinematographer filming behind the lens. But monsters are different. They are the soul of horror films, the focus of the lens. Their line of sight is always fixed on the camera's position. That's why only Scott, the man playing the monster, can see you.
You win. I concede. Having the devil lurking behind the lens and getting real monsters to step into the theater. That was my finest offline marketing campaign ever! Who'd have thought that someone could still see through my tricks hundreds of years in the future? How did you do it, friend?
Did I never mention it to you? Well, I am your fan, Mr. Greedy.
I won't comment about your tastes. It's not strange that you know his movie so well. Weren't you being flayed alive a moment ago?
A director of flops from centuries ago, catching the eye of a big shot from the strategic investment department. Thanks for the compliment, but that was a pretty bad lie from you.
Oh, have more confidence in yourself, Mr. Greedy. After I stumbled upon your first movie, curiosity led me to dig through the archives of Greedy films. Now, you had each moviegoer sign a death and liability release waiver before entering the theater. And you released Memory Zone memes into the theater at intermission. Oh, these interactive marketing tactics were way ahead of their time. You could smell out exact market demands and deliver maximum impact with minimal resources. Oh, had we met back then, I would have made sure to secure a spot for you in the marketing department.
I'd rather not be recognized for those achievements.
You could have been rolling in riches. But you poured everything into filmmaking to create something you loved. You're a director worthy of respect for that alone. But what you've done is unforgivable.
The watchmaker said almost the same thing to me back then. But like I said, I concede. I have no talent and can't create true art. I've
The horror.
come to terms with that after dying.
Then could you tell us old Odie's plan?
There we go.
If he truly wanted to achieve his wish, he could have easily hired a few masters to stage out a variety show with a rigged outcome. But he deliberately gathered a group of uncontrollable individuals to participate in a Holy Grail war that might never even happen.
Mr. Odie gave me a backup plan before I came here. When I lose, I'm to humbly admit defeat and invite everyone to the Grand Theater. Mr. Odie and the Holy Grail will be waiting for you there. You'll hear all the answers from him. And you, my fan, this little behind the scenes is just for you. I believe the reason Mr. Odie reached out to you all is simple. You'll bring in higher ratings for this show.
Makes sense. Tiene sentido. You trust what Grady said?
There's nowhere in Panaconio more fitting for a grand finale than the Grand Theater. Oh, Mr. Boothill, why are you looking at me like that?
Didn't expect someone like you to be that Fudger's fan.
You can say that the taste of my master is so bad as the way he wears his clothes.
Well, instead of calling me master, a word that brings back dead class structures, I prefer you address me as Mr. Aventurine.
See, red guy? Those business crooks are all the same. They take everything you throw at them, and insulting them's like punching a cotton fluff ball. Ain't no fun at all.
Then I will do as you say, Mr. Adventure. And when the final duel starts in the theater, I'm sure Mr. Oti has the battlefield prepared for us with the Holy Grail in his hands. It will be a rival much harder than Grady. a siege and prepare soldiers ready to assault the walls. This really starts to look like a real
I'm
war.
going with you. It doesn't matter whether Miss Node is now friend or foe. I will bring her back.
Rescue missions for the prisons begin. Time to deal with the old ones. Let's make Ori pay for the emotional damage. I guess the first one. By the way, wasn't somebody else? Not far away. Someone is sneaking out slowly with
Oh, by the way, I think I forgot to ask.
silent steps.
Mr. Boothill, do you know which department Scott's from?
Whoa, yeah!
Adventuring twists the mouth with a smile, even more frightful than any malign spirit, pronouncing without making sound the name of certain department. The cowboy, the interested cowboy, lets a big laugh go out, and that's the thing, the noise with the knuckles, right? Then, smiling, goes towards Scott. You hear a scream that sounds like something came out from a tune, exaggerated and surprisingly sincere. Just by hearing it, you know it will be a long time before Scott can come out of the hospital bed. But do trust in the medicine from this cosmic era. No Scott was hurt during this Holy Grail War, especially in a dream.
Now, that's more like it. Let's move out.
Give me a moment. Ok. Vamos a terminar el video así. Let's finish the video there, my friends. Así que si están viendo esto desde YouTube y les gustó lo que vieron, recuerden ponerle like, comentar, suscribirse para más videos, o mejor aún pasen por el directo como estamos ahora para compartir sus momentos con nosotros. El link está abajo en la descripción. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like what you saw, remember to like, comment, subscribe for more videos, or even better, comment stream to share the moments like we're doing right now. Link below in the description. Así que sin nada más que decir, digo, final de video. I'm going to say, end of the video.